Today I'm going to be playing a Naga Casino Mage that I have a 67% win rate with. So the reason to play this deck is the recent buffs to Vast Wisdom and, more importantly, Energy Shaper. Energy Shaper transforms all spells in our hand into ones that cost 2 more, but they keep their original cost, so we can get some very nice high rolls. Then the other half of the deck is Naga Mage, starring Spitelash Siren, a 5-mana mage minion that says every time you cast a Naga, refresh 2 mana, and then after you do that, it flips to every time you cast a spell, refresh 2 mana, and it keeps going back and forth between Naga and spells, so you get a ton of free mana. So either we play Spitelash Siren and just play a bunch of cards, end up with a bunch of random garbage in hand, and Energy Shaper makes it more useful, or we start with Energy Shaper, we get a bunch of good cards, and any that are whiffs, at least they give us free mana with Spitelash Siren. And as I said, I went 12-6 with the deck, so it actually performed pretty well. I mean, I just keep Vast Wisdom into Energy Shaper, right? It's the nuts. Could coin this. Kind of nice to hit coin with Energy Shaper, to be honest. Also, I ended up with Magister Dawngrasp. Can be really good if I high roll with Energy Shaper. I kind of want a hero power here. I don't know how I'm playing this hand. Another Vast Wisdom? What do I do with this hand? Vast Wisdom on 3. Vast Wisdom Spell Coiler on 4. Energy Shaper on 5. Probably have too many cards in my hand doing that. I do have time against Big Spell Mage, though. I don't think I need to be in that big of a hurry. Could even just play Treasure Guard here. Probably looking at turn 5, just play one of the Vast Wisdoms and the Energy Shaper. Love a school teacher. Especially one that draws a card. And then I think next turn is just Energy Shaper. I kind of waste one of the Vast Wisdoms, but I'm pretty sure it's fine. Although I do waste the coin as well. But I don't really need it. I have... yeah, that's fine. Execute. I mean, that's fine. There's a lot of stuff that dealt 3 damage to my guy there. Oh yeah, I have 10 cards in hand. It's so hard to shape energy. Maybe I'm just not energy shaping. This just seems so much more reasonable than what I was doing. Or planning to do. Maybe turn that into a 7. Oh, I can maybe play Energy Shaper this turn, actually. Kind of forgot that I just have infinite mana. Alright, sure. Okay. Love Scourge. That's also a shadow spell for Magister Dawngrasp. My opponent has a Starfish in their deck for some reason. Flame Strike is a fire spell for Dawngrasp, but not very reliable. Maybe it is reliable. I haven't played a First Flame. Oh, nice silence, but you left up so many stats. Probably just Elec Mount this turn. Not sure what I'm mounting, probably just my largest minion. Alright, they clear this, I Scourge. They clear that, I Dawn Grasp. Situational Flame Strike, which I can play alongside From the Depths.
No waves can sink this ship.
I have 13, but my opponent's at 27, so not really close. And I do still have this counter spell in play, by the way, which is insane in the matchup. Well, I don't really want to play Scourge or Magister. Maybe I sprint this turn? Rameth. Who doesn't want to play a third Scourge? Unfortunately, I think my opponent will be super dead before Scourge number 4 comes down. Oh my god, I can play so many Scourges. I can play 5 Scourges because of this card. Because then Rameth double casts Scourge, which doesn't actually do anything, but then I can, you know, I can thumbnail it. I do need to dump a card here. Start with this, though. Probably just want, I guess I want spell damage, maybe. Play it with my Flame Strike if necessary. How sad is it going to be when I play 0 Scourges? It's a 0 Scourge game. First Hunter I've played against, I believe. Is Hunter slow enough that I can keep Spitelash Siren? Maybe. Maybe? Probably.
I see you've brought guests. The Unity mine is mine.
Go get him, River Crocolisk. Prepared to concede to Doggy Biscuit here. Not actually, but it would suck a lot. Alright. Turn 4 looks like a value turn. With gifts and wisdom. An Energy Shaper. Oh, Wildfire sure is tempting. But I think next turn is just going to be Vast Wisdom Energy Shaper. Should be fine. And then I can surely get some cool stuff to put into my Savara. No, my Savara will be full, but that's okay. Not really what I wanted to see, because that's a lot of pressure, but I think I still Energy Shape this turn. I only take 11 damage for this play, right? Might want some cheap spells next turn. Hex is good for the rat. Remorseless Winter could be pretty nice.
The Queen's power is beyond your comprehension.
Probably just take the cheap card here.
Queen's power is beyond your comprehension.
Kind of need to deal with the current board, I think. Do I want to nourish for mana here? It nets me a mana, right? Maybe I want to nourish for cards. Probably not really necessary.
The Queen's trove is forbidden.
Okay. I think this was good. No clue what my Magister Dawn Grasp does. But I do know I can play a Suffocating Shadows into it.
You better watch your step in this.
Hex is a nature spell and Nourish is a nature spell, right? So Magister casts one of those. Probably just run my minions into that. Oh. Well, there's always a motion denied. I guess I probably just play my 4-mana Nagas.
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
Time to wash away the filth. Priceless.
I'm not actually sure if I can go the rest of this game without triggering motion denied. But I can at least wait until I get 5 armor before
Who here can spell
dealing with it.
Zinjari? Anybody?
Pick me, pick me.
I believe we are Dawn Grasping. Why did my 2/3 die? Oh, it got turned into a frog. And died. Wow. What a sad life. Rameth? I don't know if Rameth is great. I did play 2 cards already, so probably just hero powering and allowing the overdraw. Opponent's at 10. I believe this is an ignite, so I have 4,
Here can spell
6 damage from hand.
anybody?
I do have the Spite Lash Siren, but I only have 1 Naga. Although I do have a Gift of Ajara.
Pick me.
Looks like my opponent is probably just not going to be able to deal with my board, though, so doesn't really matter. Easy.
Mage versus the Lich King. Will serve me in death. Let the games begin.
Apparently Unholy is very good at the moment. Unlike my hand.
I see you've brought guests.
So it should be Blood. Probably a good matchup for me. Unless they have, like... what's his name on 7? The card that does infinite damage. Mograine. Alright, love the Siren, especially when I have 2 school teachers going into it.
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
Probably just draw a card.
Fire and blood.
Who here can spell Zinjari?
I mean, it feels a bit silly to take a 1-mana card over a 3-mana card, but I can't really imagine Cone of Cold being that good. Maybe Snap Freeze could be. And I have plenty of spells, since I have an actual First Flame in hand. I can see a world where Snap Freeze kills a Gnome Muncher, maybe.
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
Pick me! Pick me!
Be merciful.
Just keep doing it. Pick me! Pick me!
Alright, well I guess I'm just Snap Freezing that, which seems kind of mediocre in hindsight. Queen Ajara is so good with Rameth, but so is Commander Savara. Ajara is probably better though.
Time to wash away the filth! The Queen's trove is forbidden!
I can keep going. I have to kill my own minions.
It's my turn!
Why not? I could not keep going. I didn't have a Naga in the middle there. Alright, maybe still worth it though. I don't know. They do leave up my Siren, but probably not the best thing for me.
Interesting.
Plotted long enough. Now we rise!
Surely this doesn't get Theotard at some point, right? Maybe I play Objection to not get Theotard. I am pretty scared. Commander Savara with the Horn. I can definitely see Explosive Runes being okay. They do still have coin. Let's just draw cards. Alright, so Vast Wisdom and a Horn in Savara is insane.
The more you struggle, the better.
This is on Naga. I'm not really sure how much I want to commit into it. I can shoot my own minions to stop my opponent from healing for 4. Gets cards out of my hand, which is maybe pretty relevant with this hand. I don't know about this. I think it's okay, though. Okay. An energy shaper. I could see myself shaping some energy here. Probably want to go Vast Wisdom first. And then I'd probably end on Zillag, so that's what, 5, 6 mana? Could also just go Spite Lash Siren, start trying to do some stuff. I don't really know how long that chain lasts, though. I think I want to cast this Ignite. Doesn't transform much, but whatever. Alright, got a nice nature spell for Magister Dawn Grasp. That was immediate. Makes sense, I suppose. I think it's time to go for another Colossal here. I do love a Magister Dawn Grasp. So, I think I can go ahead and play this. Wrong buff, but that's okay. Zillag was probably the high roll there. A lot of the Colossals have like rush and whatnot and wouldn't have been super good.
The time has come to dethrone our former master.
The citadel stands strong.
Almighty master.
Okay, well, I guess the third and fourth Colossal weren't needed.
Mage versus Morgo.
Let the games begin.
Do I want to spend the first 3 turns drawing cards against Shaman? I mean, if they play Deathwing on turn 2, I can't do anything about it anyway. Also, they can't do that because I have the coin. Sure, whatever. I'll draw cards. Have I actually played a Ramith yet? I think I might have played one when I lost, so it doesn't really count. Both big Legos. Don't necessarily love putting card draw into Savara, but maybe it'll be okay. Hero power, coin spell coiler. Simply coin a 4. Probably coin spell coiler. Killing a 2/1 fishy is pretty nice. I could go Sunwell. I think it's kind of overkill, though. I just don't really need it. Although I guess I don't have to get that many cards out of it for it to be okay. And Life Sentence is probably pretty good against Shaman, though. Evolve into a Deathwing, you piece of shit. I dare you. Probably just a simple school teacher turn.
Anybody?
Another answer to getting high rolled sounds pretty good. I believe the only spell I've played so far is the coin, so not the best looking Savara, but we can do some other things with it potentially.
Your end is nigh.
Harkener of Dread. Does that get a life sentence? Are its crimes really so serious? Yeah, I just don't want to deal with an 8/8. And then they'll be like, oh, they use their removal they discovered, time to play Bone Lord, and then they get polymorphed, and then they concede, and then they win the game. Seems like a deck that could have Bone Lord at least, I don't know.
What a delightful party.
Alright. Maybe not a Bone Lord. Why are you so hard to kill? Surely if I think hard enough, I can find a way, though. I guess I want to gift to Vajara with this hand. So this has Life Sentence, Coin, and Vast Wisdom. Definitely an interesting selection of cards. Another Savara. God, that seems like overkill. Or does it seem like value? Seems like value. Not bad to throw a Frozen Touch into the Savara either.
The Stormplate clan bows to no one.
Pretty expected Vandar. It is so hard to do anything with this hand. What if I just play Magister Dawn Grasp? I'd get a Frozen Touch. Is that it? Seems kinda shitty. Alright, this second commander, Savara, sucks, but that's okay.
Sorry, Squishy, I'm working.
Sure. This certainly could have gone worse.
My time has come to give everything I've got.
Alright, not a big deal. Maybe all those first flames and second flames look pretty good. Sure, why not? Could try to infuse this Frozen Touch. Seems like a lot of work. Surely I can dump a card with this. Oh, but I want Arcane Defenders so bad. This is the hardest deck ever to play, because you just always have too many cards.
The Queen's trove is forbidden. Pathetic worm.
Alright, not overdrawing, even if they kill my treasure guard. Finally a Spitelash Siren. Might be a little late. I actually just don't really have Nagas in my hand for Spitelash Siren. I do have this one, which I kind of want to play this turn anyway, so probably fine. Oh boy, I love getting high rolled for 8 damage. What a fun thing to happen.
Just keep doing things until they die. Keep doing things until they die.
Love another Polymorph, love a Shattering Blast even more. I don't really want to play this, but I kind of have to.
Pick me.
Time to wash away the filth.
Oh, I have 5 mana. I thought I only had 4. Guess I will play Vast Wisdom. Another Polymorph, you say? Okay, well, this turn was disgusting. And now I have 3 Polymorph effects in hand. This is fine. Got some pretty good 4s. A bit of a stinker on the big game hunter, but these are all pretty good. I think I have enough polymorphs that I will just polymorph that. I might even polymorph both of those. Treasure Guard draws a card, which I guess I'm fine with.
The Queen's trove is forbidden.
Die. Die. Yeah. I'd be pretty tilted to be on the receiving end of that, to be honest.